All right, everybody. So this is it. This is the process, the preparation of our new field block. And as you can see, the water is building up in between the aisles. Y'all can hear the birds in the background, the crickets and whatnot. But we talking about the water today. And this is our market garden area. What's up, Angelique, in the house? Harvesting some purple top turnips right now. Let's go take a look and see what that looks like, since y'all want to be on the journey. Let's look at these fresh purple top turnips. So right now, we harvested some vegetables for Red Hills Online. We're cropping the tops off because our biota has gotten to them. But the roots are actually quite beautiful. So we're gonna take these babies and they make a great roasted vegetable. But anywho,
there's some good ones over here I wanted to show you.
nice. Oh, snap.
That's so beautiful. And a little baby one.
Wow, that's very beautiful. Y'all see this? This is organic, fresh, no crazy pesticides, or as you can see,
Here's another one.
clearly no herbicides. Fresh out the ground.
I think the bigger ones are down here.
Okay.
The dark one.
So as y'all see, we're gonna crop this space out soon, but we just seeing what last little bit we can get in before we bring the comma through.
That's beautiful. I love that color.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what we're doing right now. We harvesting these vegetables for Red Hills Online. Tomorrow we harvest for the farmers market, and Sunday we have our volunteer work day. So we working pretty much throughout the week through various activities. I really wanted to show y'all that moisture that I was talking about. So we made these permanent raised beds. We're adding like blood and bone meal. We're doing the azomite. We did molasses. We're gonna be doing compost teas. We're gonna be fish emulsions. We're gonna be using different mineral resources for this place, including chop and drop of wonderful plants like sunflowers, Mexican sunflowers specifically, moringa, some buckwheat cover crops. We're gonna be planting legumes. We're gonna really be trying to build the soil up. So we put this hay down. This is the spoiled hay from Mr. Virgil. So the beds is looking wonderful right now. So we had our greenhouses. As y'all know, them things got jacked up. So no more greenhouses. We got one, but we're gonna put that over there, like to be protected from the trees. So it's not gonna be exposed anymore. Funny thing, there's already a sturdy greenhouse over there. We just thought it would be cheaper, less expensive to get the smaller greenhouse. But the weather told us, man, the weather showed us. So we about to go where that foundation already at. I'm gonna put the small greenhouse that didn't get damaged. Really, I'm gonna probably try to post a link up because that's the greenhouse that we've been rocking with for a minute, and that's our favorite greenhouse right now. The other greenhouses that the metal got all jacked up, they were a certain type of, they felt like aluminum. This feels like steel. So the point is, that space is about to transform into more market garden space, and as well as our bee space. So back here where y'all see my finger at, that's our turmeric and what will be our longevity spinach. We also have some sugarcane plants, but here will be more annual vegetables, I should say, because the turmeric and the longevity spinach are perennial crops. So we're gonna be doing annual vegetables here, but I wanted to show y'all that in between the raised beds, technically we created trenches. So what is it doing is collecting water. Now, funny thing is, our soils are mostly sandy. So that means that they have high porosity. So water moves through them a lot easier. You know, this right here, water will move through this a lot easier than if it were clay. See how easy and gritty it breaks down? So that's how water is moving through our soils right now. But I wanted to show y'all that what I'm trying to say is that it's not a problem. It's not like it's going to flood the whole field, because sand aids in the water transportation process, but water is collecting. But what's happening is that water is going to get stored in our raised beds. They're raised beds for a reason. They're going to get stored inside the carbon. They say for every 3 inches of rain, 1 inch of water is stored and retained inside the body of the straw. So this is going to help us in drought situations, in heavy rain situations, you know, all the climate change hoopla. It's going to help us in those conditions. So I just want to show y'all that right now. It is February 26th right now, and we are in the climax of the winter. We'll be entering into March, which will mark the end of our winter and the beginning of our spring. So here in North Florida, Zone 8B / 9A, we will be expecting a lot of heat and a lot of volatile weather patterns, you know, as we move forward into the year. So I'm excited. Whoa, look at this harvest, everybody. Angelique, come show them what you got. Y'all check this out.
Beautiful.
This is it right here. So all of these beautiful crops are going to where?
To Red Hills Online. You can order from Sunday to Wednesday. If you're in the Tallahassee area and you want fresh produce grown with love, then check us out.
Check us out. That's it. Check me out. Play that little bootsy. But anywho, so we got these fresh root crops. We just wanted to show y'all that our beds are growing. They're growing beautifully. We have a high threshold when it comes to our acceptance of diversity amongst our plants. We don't believe that these guys are fighting for nutrients right now. We believe that they're exchanging nutrients. Everybody's playing a role, and that's the only reason why they're here. If they were not playing a role, they would not be here, just like your dreams. Anywho, meaning that dreams have meaning. Dreams have symbolism. It's not just entertainment. Mind, nature, consciousness, everything moves with a purpose. So we encourage y'all to find you all's purpose amongst a diversity of society. You are not a weed, you are a plant. So really these are just a lot of plants. We got a lot of plants in our field, but we harvesting every Friday, and we bringing fresh produce to the farmers market. We're bringing in that biodiversity. Our goal is soil regeneration. This is how it looks when you got water in your fields and it's storing up. Y'all hear the biota, but y'all also hear the people, the Motorola's. Y'all hear society on the other side of us, and we kind of in the middle right now, because it's woods back there, it's cultivation here, and it's the highway right over there. So anywho, that's me rambling. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all support local agriculture in your community. If you don't live in Tallahassee, make sure you try to find a farmer's market in your community. Ask your city, ask your friends, start a farmer's market, start a garden, grow a plant in the window, find a community garden in your space, and just make that connection with nature, y'all. And we thank y'all for being with us. We thank y'all for supporting. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. We appreciate all of our supporters. We love y'all. Abundance and peace. And thank you for being smarter by nature.